I found myself wanting to see how it can actually help pharmacists versus replace pharmacists. And so that's kind of the journey that I've taken over the years to kind of be part of this science.
Okay, so I guess we'll jump right in.
Yeah.
So, can you just give us a brief background on what pharmacogenomics is? How does pharmacy and the Human Genome Project, if you will, work together?
So for a long time, we've always known that not every medication works the same for for people. As a pharmacist, you'll have patients come and say, "Oh, I took this medication, it does nothing to me." Or someone says, "If I take just half of this pill, I'm loopy, I'm delusional." So we've known, that there are factors other than the pharmacokinetics, or pharmacodynamics that we know. We've always known the CYP enzymes involvement, for medications. And I feel like genomics was just not readily available, to individual people, where they know generally that these genes are involved in either the transport, or activation, but we never had the precision of getting individual data, to identify. And so pharmacogenomics to me is precision medicine. No longer guessing, getting the correct gene tested for those patients, looking at their response, and tailoring medications based on the genetic makeup. And so also I feel like there's a reason why we've always said maybe for these particular medications, avoid in African Americans. But we kind of like, okay, why? What do they have, that they don't respond well to this? So it kind of existed that we knew there was some genetic variations on outcomes of this therapeutic agent, but we just never could get that answer.
Got it. Got it. So, with that being said, can all medications use a person's genome to provide precision medicine?
Yeah, so this is very important for pharmacists in setting the correct expectation for patients. I had a patient back in the days when they had paid money to do a test and they were disappointed because once they got the results, it said that that medication did not have genetic implication. So, as a pharmacist, making sure that when you're counseling a patient as a candidate for genetic testing, to look at medications that actually have the CYP pathway. For this patient, actually, it was a renal pathway. So that these medications had nothing to do with the CYP enzymes. And so the patient was disappointed. So, going through that and setting expectations for patients. Now, if patients want to know, regardless for the future, that is on them, but their current medication is important to review and also to review the medications that have evidence, right? And so FDA has a list of all the medications that they have guidance on that could be popping up in our package inserts, so I would tailor to those medications that have evidence.
Understood. So, what are some examples of those medications or maybe drug classes that can use this data?
So we are community pharmacists, because I know this science is highly used in oncology, right? But those are not the patients we get to start meds on, right? So I focus on the patients that I can have an impact on because I see them, we fill their medications all the time.